Humanity is sacrificial at its core. The Bible is constantly asking us to surrender our will to be replaced with the will of God for us. When we look at Leviticus chapter 1 and the offerings, it isn't just some list of gifts that God loves. It's a teaching for a group of people who lived in slavery to a world system to value the things of God more than the things of this world, and to recognize all the things they see are God's. As a parent, I sacrifice things so that my kids can have things. I sacrifice my desires to make sure my wife is happy. We constantly sacrifice things of value in this life for a greater value and a greater goal. We see in Leviticus 1 that God is coming to dwell in the middle of his people. He is asking them to bring things and practice things, not only to remind them all of who he is, but that they are to consecrate themselves to him, not to their flesh and not to the world. A huge emphasis is put upon the red letters of Jesus, but we cannot gloss over the fact that God called Moses and gave him his desires in Leviticus. This shouldn't be read as a list of ordinances or decrees. It should be read as an invitation. The goal wasn't that they would bring him a bull or a goat, grain or animals. The goal was God wanted them to be in fellowship with him, his people, and through his power, instructions, and presence, he wanted them to be separate from the things that he knew would set them apart. This is also echoed throughout the teachings of Jesus. When we value things, that matters. But what do you value? Or do you value what God values? You need to adjust to God if your values or the things that you value are not the things that God values. Are you separated by sin then? You'll need forgiveness, restitution, so that God can draw near to you and you with him. If you are separated from God by your actions, then he's separated from you. Just like in every Christian life, it should be fully and wholly offered daily to God, so that God can consume every aspect of your life. Male, female, rich or poor, we are all God's, and we all need to be refined by God for God.